Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Yeah, I love this game too. I mean, I'm not the greatest at it, but I enjoy the logistical challenge. I'm going to go ahead and start over from scratch. For those of you that have never heard of Factorio before, this is one heck of a logistical nightmare. You're going to start off with very basic stuff. You're going to get more technology, and you'll be able to replace your old stuff with new stuff, and they'll be able to do more things. You'll eventually get robots that can automate things for you. But it's one giant factory. Oh, hi there, Bronny. How are you? Sorry, I'm trying to commentate while saying hi to everyone. Not easy. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. I do have some other ones out there. Like, let's see. That's from 2015. This one, oh yeah. This is a very, very old version. Might as well delete these saves. I'm okay, and you? Alright. New game. Alright, so, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and up the size, maybe. Well, actually, the richness. If I make the size too big, then they'll just sort of start, I don't know. I mean, I want it to be somewhat of a challenge, too. Alright, so we'll do very good richness and leave the size as is. I want to be able to camp in my starting spot for a while. Crude oil, enemy bases. I'm going to put it on very poor. I don't want to get bum rushed in the early onset, but I do like the tower defense aspect. Enable enemies never attack first. The point of this game, I think, I've never gotten to the end to know that for sure, but I think the point is to get all of the technology, like it's, again, you start off with a very small factory, a few materials, and then you're going to continuously improve your factories, make them more technologically advanced. Yeah, basically, make a factory be rich. I don't know if there's like an end game per se, though. Alright, I'm gonna do enemies never well, I kind of like peaceful mode, but at the same time I do want the tower defense aspect, so I think I'll leave that unchecked. And we'll go ahead and up the frequency of these patches. Enemy bases, very low. Starting area, we'll do big. Alright. Oh, can you launch a rocket into space? I don't think I've ever gotten that far. I know you can do something like that in RimWorld, I think, but... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and generate. It's been a while since I've played, folks, and it's important to stress I believe the game is still under development, so... Oh, here it goes. Do this by constructing a rocket silo and launching a rocket with a satellite. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. So yeah, start small, work your way up to the rocket silo. But again, it's been a while since I've played, so I don't think I'll get to that point. I get pretty far, and then I get overwhelmed and I stop playing for a while. Hi, Alan. How are you? Hive is in the board game Hive, or Hive is in the RTS Hive? Because there's two different games of that name. Alright, so there's iron here, which is good for us. I'm trying to find a starting location with... Okay, there's some coal. Some trees would be... Okay, this is an excellent starting position. There's some trees here, too. So maybe we'll start around this area. Go ahead and chop down some wood. Alright, so there's iron here, which is good for us. I'm trying to find a starting location with... Okay, there's some coal. Some trees would be... Okay, this is an excellent starting position. There's some trees here, too. So maybe we'll start around this area. Go ahead and chop down some wood. Alright, Why would I not get an axe? I need an axe. It's going to take forever. Hi, Sincere. Yeah, I'll get there at some point, Christopher. I have to get to the new games first, and then, you know, if there's time, I'll get to the older ones. Now, this is new up here. Production stats? I don't think I've seen these before. I'm going to close Fraps real quick. I don't need Fraps open. There we go. There's a frames per second number down here. It's just getting in the way. Trains, map, achievements. Okay, so the game is definitely making progress. It's still under development. Hi, Byers. How are you? Well, I'm not big on challenges. I mean, I like a challenge, but at the same time, I'm a casual gamer. Alright, so E opens up your inventory and your crafting menu, and let's see, I've got some wood. Alright, so here's an iron axe. Craft one of those. And that appeared down here in the lower right-hand corner. Oh, thanks, B-Bear. How are you? I can craft some ammo if I need to, but yeah, I've got a pistol and 10 magazines already. Don't need to do that. Gears. Now, the cool thing about this character is that you have the ability to craft anything you want without any sort of machine, at least in the early onset. And you don't have to craft the gears first and then the middle product and then finally the end product separately. As long as you have the materials in your inventory, the game will automatically queue up the crafting necessary to get to the end result, which is really nice. But if you're going to be creating factories, you have to do it one step at a time. Basically, this game, Sincere, is just one big factory manager of sorts. It's a logistical nightmare, if you will. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to craft a wooden chest. And you can see the queue pop up in the lower left-hand corner whenever I do that. I'm going to have to get some material here, so let's get out of this. First things first, I'm going to get some coal, I think. With coal, I can power other machines. And I have some things down here, like I've got a burner mining drill, and I've got a stone furnace, and with that stone furnace I can smelt, say, copper, or I can smelt iron into bars. But in order to use it, I need coal, which is what I'm going to be getting, so I'll put that down. And you can see where it outputs. Now that needs coal itself, so I'm going to have to actually mine some coal to feed into it. Okay, left click opens up the drill. Put the coal here. And it'll start working. Now I'm going to put this chest here so that it will continue feeding into this box. Now the left alt will toggle the view. It'll have a little icon here of what's actually in the box, which is kind of cool. There are aliens somewhere on the map. It looks like Texas. Anyway, yeah, there's aliens on the map somewhere. They're in red, I think. I don't know if that's them down there, if that's oil. I can't tell. But anyway, right now I'm just getting some coal. I'm gonna grab the coal from here. Just add it to my inventory. The opening starts off pretty slow until you start getting a lot of machines going. I'm gonna want some more these stone furnaces, and the drillers too. I need some of those. So I need iron plates. So I'm gonna need to get some iron, I think. All right. So while that's doing that, actually, let me throw some more coal in here. All right. So there's 20 coal now in that machine, and it'll go for a while. I'm gonna. Okay. There's plenty of iron up here. No, you don't have to donate. Just tell your friends, that's all. Yeah, I don't want people donating or spending money if they don't have it. I mean, it's not what I'm about. I'm a dad. I've got bills, so it's like I understand completely that money's tight. So, I live paycheck to paycheck. So, yeah, just the best thing you can do is, tell your friends about the channel, spread the word, and, the more views I get, the more ads that people will watch and the more money I make that way. So, it's free for you and it helps me out. All right, I've got some iron now. I don't know if that's enough though. Okay, I need to smelt that into iron plates. So I've got my stone furnace. Okay, so I just put the iron into the stone furnace, but it's not working yet because I have no coal. Got 30 in the chest there from that driller. There we go. So now we're going to smelt some. I try to. Yeah, I like to automate things too. Like I'd like to show you my other save file that I have. It's way more advanced than this. But at the same time, like in the early onset, you can't automate a whole lot of things right now. But at some point, you'll get like flying robots that can carry things from chest to chest for you. You can get trains, but I'm nowhere near that yet. Okay, so now I've got some iron here. Let's open this up. All right, so what do I need now? Got inserters, which I don't need at the moment. Okay, stone furnace. So I need to craft one of those for another drill. Okay, so how much is that? Okay, I need stone. All right. Let's go find us some stone. Where's stone? I think there's some to the right. Yeah, I don't use mods. I generally don't use mods for any. The only mod I've ever really used are for RTS games. Like if I want to change the units, like Sins of a Solar Empire. I have Star Trek Armada 3 mod, which turns all of the ships into Star Trek ships. And hopefully that's enough. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft. There we go. So we can make a burner. Again, you don't need all of the raw materials in your inventory. So as long as you have all of... Let me rephrase that. Like this burner mining drill needs a stone furnace. You'll notice that I do not have a stone furnace in my inventory, yet I have all of the raw materials necessary to craft it. So as long as I've got that, the game will automatically craft what is necessary for this burner mining drill. So I want to go ahead and do that. So then you'll see in the bottom left-hand corner the queue system. All right, now I've got another one. I would like to go more than that. I need more iron plates, I think. More money from computer viewers? Not sure what you mean. I mean, whoever watches the ads, I don't get a whole lot of money from that, though. All right, so that's that. The iron is up this way, if I remember right, so it's kind of hard to see in the dark. All right, so this is my second mining drill. I'm going to Try to remember, Control and Shift you can split out the stacks in particular ways. Let me see if I can figure that out. Oh, right click. Okay. So I just split that in half. But now I need a chest, otherwise it's just going to sit there. Wooden chest. There we go. So now I'm going to get a steady supply of iron from this. Yeah, I'm going to get there. I haven't gotten... I just started. But yeah, I will create walls at some point. Alright, so now we're smelting this iron ore. Going to get more iron plates, and the goal here is to get more drillers so I can get these resources without having to, manually hit them with my axe. Now there's an electric mining drill that I can get at some point too, but I'm going to need a lot of copper and a lot of iron for that. Let's go ahead and craft a second axe. There's a little durability bar, and I'm saying this for the people who've never seen this game before, but there's a durability bar along the bottom here, below each item. And this one's almost out. So once this is gone, it'll go down to the number 1, meaning that I have 1 axe left. Wait what? Yeah, we'll get there. I'd like to get these defenses up and running, but it helps to have an economy first. You can't do that without materials. Alright, so now I've got a third driller. And if I'm going too quickly, let me know. No, this is single player. Hi, Keeper. I'm not a big fan of multiplayer, to tell you the truth. I'm more of a single player kind of guy. So I'm creating a chest for this one, so that the copper is a place to go once I mine it. Alright, so now we're getting some copper ore here. Yeah, I appreciate the offer, Keeper. I'm more of a single player kind of guy. Maybe in a future stream or something. I don't have it set up for multiplayer, and I'd have to start over, wouldn't I? I don't know if you can switch this from single player to multiplayer seamlessly. Alright, so now we're getting some more resources, which is good. I'm going to get a few more chests here. I do want to get some electric mining drills going at some point. We're going to need another stone furnace. So more stone, I think. Actually, I want to get another driller for stone. So we're definitely going to have to come back over here and get some more rocks. More stone. I figured. It's a shame you couldn't just seamlessly, do single player to multiplayer. That's okay, I don't mind. I know they're excited. No amount of excitement's gonna make me play any faster, you know, I'm just having fun. I will at some point. I do enjoy factory engineering, or whatever that name of that game is. Engineer. I don't plan on cheating. Alright, so let's go ahead and get another stone... Well, actually, we need a driller. Actually, I would like to just go straight for the electric at some point. Is there a body of water nearby? I think I saw a little lake. In order to make electricity in the early onset, you need... That's not what I... Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I should be able to get some from this. Oh, yeah, I need... It's basically hydroelectric power. But I'm going to need some stuff for that. I'll show you that in a minute. There's more over here. Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of power I can get from this. I'm going to have to continuously feed it coal, though. I'm going to start smelting some of this copper down. Also, keep in mind, I'm not as quick as some other players, so, you know, sometimes it takes me a bit longer. That's the curse of getting old, folks. Yes, you do, at some point, but in the early onset, generally no. I don't... It takes a while for that to happen. Although you can set it in the game setup to have it peaceful mode if you want to. Like, if you don't want to be attacked, you don't... You know, if you attack them, they'll attack back, but they're peaceful otherwise. Alright, electric mining drill. It's not going to work for me until I have electro power. So I'm going to need an offshore pump for that. I'll get there. Don't worry, Shadow. Not right now, but I just published a video on that, by the way. If you haven't seen it. I'm going to put down, I think, 2 boilers. We also need a steam engine. Okay, so now that we've got the ingredients for the power. Now, do we want to put the power stuff here? I guess we could. We can start it here. If we need to, we'll utilize that body of water too. Right. So the offshore pump will basically pump the water out of the ground, or out of the water here, as the name implies. And then we're going to put some boilers down to heat up the water. These require coal, though, so I'm going to have to come over here on a regular basis and keep the boilers running. And then you've got your steam engine. There we go. And now we need some electric lines so that it'll power our electric drills wherever we happen to put them. Although I don't have any built yet. Small electric pills, okay, yeah. Or poles, rather. I think I need more wood. Alright, that should be enough wood for right now. Alright, so we also need our electric drills. Otherwise, the electricity is going to go to waste. So we'll get 2 of those. We also need more, let's see, more. On the very bottom, you'll notice that there's a bunch of ingredients listed. But on the very bottom, you'll see the total raw materials you need. You need 23 of those iron plates and 4.5 of those copper plates. Let me go grab some more. Grab some stone real quick while I'm thinking about it. I do want to get a... Maybe we could put our electric drill over here. Yeah, I'm not going to punch rocks with my bare hands all day. I don't think you guys want to watch that. Alright, so I'll replace my... I'll replace this one over here. And F is to pick things up in the environment. So I'm going to put my electric mine, or driller, over here. Oh. My push to talk is control, so it does some weird things in games. Just put it from my hotbar into my inventory. Alright, now this one doesn't operate on coal, it operates on electricity, so... Need to make sure it covers everything. You'll see the squares are highlighted here. That's the area of coverage. Alright, so I put some coal in there and now this machine is working. And there we go. I'm going to make some more poles here so I can do the same thing to maybe coal. That way I don't have to keep feeding coal into these drillers. I'll be able to just feed electricity into it and be done with it. There's some coal here. Okay, so we got rid of that driller. So now we've got 2 electric drillers. We do have to replace the one up north, the one that's mining our iron for us. Hi, Dave. Yeah, I'll get there someday. I know, 7 days to die. I do that too. Not today. That's gonna take a while. that's gonna... I can spend months playing on this playthrough. That's how much I get out of one game. There's so much replayability here. So more than likely, you know, once... I don't know. I think it's going to be based on time. 7:30 maybe is when I'll call it. I'm not sure. 7:30 EST, that is. Alright, so I need more iron plates. Alright. Alright, you'll notice the queue in the bottom left. I'm going to go ahead and just pick this stuff up. Okay, so we've got iron being automated, we've got coal, we've got copper. Let's get our stone automated as well. Okay, so now that should be running on electricity. So as long as we have electricity, all of these things will be mined. We don't have to pump. The only thing we have to pump coal into at this point are these two boilers here, which, it's going to take quite a while to do, I think. So now, the automation, we could create conveyor belts so that all of these go to one place, so I don't have to keep running around and picking them up out of their box. But at the same time, the inserters that I have right now operate on coal. I think that's... oh no, I can do these inserters. I think they run on electricity. But we're going to need a lot of iron plates for that. They tend to be very expensive. Let's get a burner down while I'm thinking about it. Alright, I lied. These require coal, at least for right now. There's going to be furnaces down the line that don't require coal. You can run them off electricity too. Okay, so what next? What don't we have? Eventually we need to build a lab. We need a lot of iron plates for that. And basically we can feed these research beakers into that lab, and we'll be able to start researching new stuff. There's a tech tree. If you hit T, oh, this is new. Yeah, I'm used to seeing the tech screen displayed in a different way. But you can unlock all of these things, all these technologies. Like you can see 1714, that's I think instead of PM and AM, it's a 24-hour system. That would be 12 plus 5 is I guess that's 514. Anyway, yeah, but there's a bunch of things to unlock and research. But we need to get the lab down first. Okay, yeah, these are the beakers I was talking about. There's a science pack, the red ones, there's green ones. Eventually they'll be like blue and purple. Yeah, the tank is a ways off there, Derek. I just started. I can build a radar, but it's quite the energy consumer. Alright, I do want to get a lab going, so we're going to have to get more of these plates. Okay. I might need more than one furnace. Alright, research lab. You can see the queue in the bottom left-hand corner. It's crafting my copper wires. It's going to craft my circuit boards, the green ones anyway, and then the gears, and then the conveyor belts, and then finally the lab. And your character will do this all automatically. if you try and do this via factories, you have to do it, you know, one item at a time. This factory makes this, that goes further down a conveyor belt. That item gets put into this factory, and then, you know, that pumps out this. It's one big mess. But, you know, if you can do it right, then it's not so bad. Alright, so what am I going to choose for research here? Automation, effects, assembling machine 1, and long-handed inserter. Now the assembling machine is like your factory. It'll make various things automatically for you. Probably a good idea for stone walls at some point. Logistics, there's underground belts, fast inserters, splitters. Optics, there's lamps for light. That would be nice. Gun turret. Yeah, we're going to need a turret at some... I think we'll go with that route. I'm going to research that. We need to actually put things in here, though. So we'll, let's see. Where's my red beakers? There we go. Science pack. So I can make 6 of those for right now. We're going to need more iron plating. Who's drawing swords now? That's okay, Dave. It's alright to be a noob. I'm a noob too. And I've played this for many, 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 many hours. Alright, so I'm going to put the science pack into the lab. And there's a... If you look on the upper... Well, not right now. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little XP bar of sorts. That's your research progress. As more and more science packs get used up in your lab, that bar will fill up. And you'll research whatever you have going on there. Apparently my chat turned into, I don't know, some type of duel between two? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Did somebody challenge me to a duel? Yeah, if you have the courage. Bonus points for whoever gets that reference. Warframe. I don't know if I have that one. Alright, so I'm going to make more science packs. So we can unlock more stuff. Let me check on the stone over here. Yeah, I just started, Bob. I have other ones in my save file. Let me actually save this real quick while I'm thinking about it. For those of you that want to see the more advanced stuff, let me open up a save file that works. I had to delete a few. When was this? Playtime was an hour. Alright, this one doesn't work. It's an old save file. 9/18/15. This is an old one. Let me load this real quick so you can see what it looks like. Some of this stuff may not work because this is an older save file, but this sort of gives you an idea of what you can turn your base into. And granted, this is... Oh, apparently I got some achievements. But, yeah, you can... This is all oil down here. Like, oil... You can... Oil splits off into 3 different minerals, or fluids, which then go into various machines. It's a nightmare. There's pipes all over the place. Tanks. I've got a bunch of solar panels up here in the upper left. Capacitors. Yeah, this is what I'm going to be... Yeah, these are all capacitors, keeping energy for me. Okay, so yeah, this is just a taste as to what you could get. And this is I'm not even all the way through this. Like if I hit T, you'll notice that there's plenty of things that I didn't research yet. Well, I think just these red ones possibly. All right, but I'll go back to my other playthrough. I'd be careful what you put on a public forum, just saying. That can come back to haunt you. That's technically a terroristic threat, and you don't want to be dealing with that. So I would keep politics off the chat if I were you, just in general. I can't tell you what to do, of course, but as a friendly suggestion. Alright, so I've almost got turrets unlocked at this point, so I have to figure out what I want to do next. Yes I am. My son is going on 16. And my other two stepkids are 17 and 22. Okay, so what am I going to research this time? I would like to build some walls to protect against attacks. That might be a good idea. I mean, there's other things. Tool belt. I can hold more stuff. Steel processing. Let's go with the walls. We have plenty of stone that I need to get rid of. Yes, I do. I've got a dog, 2 cats, and 6 ferrets. Okay. So yeah, the early part of this game starts off a little bit slow. A lot of it is collecting materials in this fashion until you get good enough, or enough resources to start automating things. I'm gonna have a conveyor belt pretty soon, a bunch of factories that will put stuff into. Basically, I just showed you guys the other save I had, so you saw that all that stuff on the conveyor belt there, circling around and being fed into different things. And that's eventually what we're gonna do here. It's just gonna take some time. Alright, so walls are done. As far as the rules go, I mean, I don't have any rules per se. I can't make you guys behave yourselves. But all I can do is offer some friendly suggestions to keep the chat friendly and, people happy instead of mad at each other. Be respectful is basically all I ask. Alright, logistics. A lamp would be nice for the nighttime. A landfill. Used to fill in water that... Huh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's a new thing for me. I've never seen that. Huh. Well, I would like the tool belt. Although, more guns would be nice, too. Landmines, grenade damage, flamethrower, gates, grenade, Tanks. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get the tanks. Armor crafting would be nice, too. I do want to get to solar energy at some point, so I don't have to keep feeding coal to the burners. I can increase gun turret damage. Steel processing, that's going to cost me 50. I'll unlock steel plating, steel chest, and steel axe. Let's go with the automation first. Okay. Chop down some more trees. I'm going to craft some more of these red beakers or science packs. Feed them into the lab again. Starting to run out. The tank. Well, let's take a look. If I can find the menu. There you go. Military. So I have to research military, and then military 2, and then military 3, and then tanks. Military 2 requires green beakers or science packs. Science 3 military 3 rather, requires the blue science packs. That's more advanced, so we're not going to get to tanks for quite a while. The green ones I could probably pull off just by hand, but the blue ones require some things that can only be built by factories. There's a limit to what your character can do. Even though he's very versatile, but you're going to need factories at some point to craft the more complicated things. Alright, automation is almost done. Might as well start building some turrets while I'm at it too. I don't know if anything's going to attack me yet, but it wouldn't hurt. I will need some ammo though. When it comes to the regular gun turrets, you have to actually put the ammo inside the turret. Eventually you can get like laser turrets, which you can connect to your power grid and they'll shoot enemies, with raw power. Alright, so now that that's researched, I'm going to go with... Let's see, electronics will give me a filter inserter. Not yet. Splitter, fast inserter, underground belt. A lamp. Steel axe. Armor. Yeah, let's go with the armor. I don't have a favorite child. Parents should love their children equally, in my opinion. Those lamps would come in handy right about now. Alright, so I'm still crafting those turrets down there. Alright, I can put one down at least. Oh, it looks a little different than last time I've seen it. Alright, so I'll put a turret there. We have to put some ammo in it. Not a whole lot. Okay, 6 firearm magazines should do it. I want to craft some more ammo, though. Alright, yeah, I think the lamp. I hate not being able to see at night. And it looks like we're out of iron plates again. I'm going to go ahead and put the other turret up here for right now. Protect this area. Again, nothing really attacks in the early game like this, but better be safe than sorry. Okay, so people actually need to get through and eat and stuff. Like I'm actually hogging up the dining room, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. If you guys want more Factorio, feel free to let me know. Share the video around or let me know in the comments below, that kind of thing. Yeah, it was nice talking to you guys again. Hopefully we'll be able to do this again soon. I have a new webcam coming tomorrow, and I hope to get it set up. Hopefully the quality will be much nicer than what I have now. I've got a Logitech... I don't know what the heck this is. It's just a round piece of crap that it's really old. It doesn't do very well. You know, there's a lot of skipping and stuff. So. Alright folks, well I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.